Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Tonight it's a Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time team. This team's been with me over a year. This is fantastic. It's done about 13, maybe 14 shows. I'm losing count. They've been doing long form for the last 5 months. Today we're doing short form again. So we appreciate you guys all sticking around. The chat is open, so feel free to, chime in and put some stuff in the chat. I can tell you some of the games we're going to do today, but first, I'm Kent Scope. I'm the founder and owner of the LA Connection, celebrating our 44th year of dishing out fine comedy improv. Hopefully, we'll be open this summer, and you can come out and see us live in Burbank, California. So we're doing a piece called Superstitions. What are you superstitious about? Bad auditions. I've seen enough of those. My movie. We have 4 new movies debuting tonight. You're going to get a chance to see like a little trailer of each one. Scenes based on an object. I give the team an object, and they have to create a scene on the spot based on that object. I'm going to give them a closing line. It's a brand new piece I've added to this team. I give them the closing line, and they work towards that closing line. Two-headed advice. I have 2 people who can only speak 1 word at a time, back and forth, giving me advice. I'd like to see how that's going to come out. Incredible growing and shrinking machine. It's too hard to explain it all now, but I'll explain it when we get to it, but that's quite a piece. And then phobias. So there's something you can put in the chat. What's a fear of yours? It could be a real fear, a funny fear, and maybe we'll use some of your suggestions. So if you want to put a phobia in there, a fear that you may have or you think would be funny, maybe I'll use that as a suggestion later in the show. Let's introduce the fine cast tonight, starting with Allie. And Ashley. Armin, Nick, Kaylee, Robert, Caitlin, and Alex. Okay, so the first game we're going to do is called Superstitions. Now, none of the cast know what superstition I'm going to give them. I'm just going to yell one out at them, and they have to kind of yes and go along with whatever I give them. And these are not going to be their normal superstitions like a black cat or step on a crack, you break your mother's back, or you break a mirror, 7 years bad luck. We all know those ones, but we don't know the ones I'm going to give them today. So let's bring up the cast now, and the meeting's going to start with Allie. So Allie, let's give you a real good one here, Allie. So Allie, all the pictures in your house are backwards. They face the wall. So how'd this superstition start?
Well, I was walking by one of my pictures one day, and my ex-boyfriend gave me a dirty look. Okay, so he gave me a dirty look, and then I noticed that all my pictures, all my family, they've been giving me dirty looks. I'm not having that, not my own house. I'm in my own house, so I turn all my pictures backwards because no dirty looks. Now they're giving me clean looks, very clean looks. Laugh at that.
Well, now, did you take the pictures with them giving you a dirty look, or the pictures turned into a dirty look and they weren't a dirty look when you put them up?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm not crazy, and I know pictures aren't alive, so I guess everyone's faces are very dirty. And I didn't know it. They say rose-colored underwear, when you love somebody and your underwear is rose-colored. So I guess I loved all these people, and then, one day I woke up after COVID, I realized, these people are stinky cat monkeys, stinky cat monkeys. So I just turned them all backwards with this Photoshop thing I got, $4.99. I get 1 trial, and then I just cancel it. I did all my pictures. It was very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay, so what happens if you turn the picture back around where you can actually see the front of the picture?
That's what happens?
Well, you have a superstition. So obviously you think something's bad going to happen to you if you can see the actual picture, and you think everything good is going to happen to you if you turn the picture and face it to the wall so you can't see the picture.
Well, you know what? It looks like we just discovered time travel. We just discovered time travel. Think they're going to go back. You just, oh my gosh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I want to patent this information.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
If you turn them the backwards, then everything will go back in time. I don't understand why you don't get it.
Okay, okay. You know, I'm beginning to think maybe you need to turn around and look at the board that has nothing on it.
It's
You
got
see
my
you don't even
stickers
have
on it.
stuff on your... Yeah, I see that you pulled off anything that was up there, so you thought your paper was looking at you too, obviously. Okay. All right, I'm not sure what all that means. Let's move on now to Ashley. So Ashley, you have to be home before the sun goes down. So what superstition's that?
Yes, Ken. Scary things come out at night. And if you're outside before the sun goes down, then all sorts of bad things happen. Your tea kettle will start going off by itself all night long. You'll get locked out of your house, and then your cactus will split open, and tarantulas will come out of it.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what all that meant. I don't know. Your cat's going to split open and tarantulas are going to come out.
No, my cactus.
Okay, so
my cactus.
oh, your cactus. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. I guess it was your diction.
Yes.
Well, so you have cactus in your house?
Yes, because they're lucky, Kent. Because they're lucky. They don't need to be outside in the dark, so I can take care of them.
Well, they do need sun occasionally. I mean, you can go out in the daytime. Obviously, it's the nighttime that bothers you.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
happens if the sun goes down and you're outside? What bad thing has happened to you?
Immediately the doors lock and I can't even get back in my house because then all of the things come out and they get you at nighttime. So I just would rather be indoors. Kent, please don't try to push me to do this. I don't want to go outside at night.
Okay. And you don't leave your house until the sun begins to start coming up, the sunrise.
When the sun rises, I go out and I do my things. And then when it gets almost dark, I come straight home. Not even dusk. No, I have to be home before dusk.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Ashley. We're going to move on to Armin now. Armin, you only go to the bathroom once a day and it has to be exactly at 3 p.m.
Yes, that's correct, because I feel like that's the best time to move my bowels. It's a health thing, okay? It's what my doctor said. And if I do that, I'll live longer.
Okay, so let's say you have to go to the bathroom and it's like a different time. You think if you went to the bathroom, you'd have bad luck?
Probably. I think I may get sick. But fortunately, I found out the secret ingredient is Pepto-Bismol. That'll hold me over anything.
Mm-hmm. So give me an example of something bad that happened when you went to the bathroom before exactly it wasn't 3 p.m.
Well, I know this one time I went, it was like around maybe 2:59, and a meteorite fell through my roof. It was crazy.
A meteorite fell through your roof at 2:59.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You're not making this up.
No, I wish I was. But it just came right through, and I got really scared that I almost peed in my pants, and it wasn't 3 o'clock yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I see on your profile here, if you're not done by 3:03, bad things begin to happen. So you have a 3-minute stretch every day to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. Because after 3:03, it's like I feel like my body shuts down, and whatever waste I have, I can't get it out after that. And it's going to really, let's just say it's going to really stink.
Okay, well, thank you, Armin. I'm going to move on now to Nick.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, Nick. Let's see. You read your books from the back, from the end, and then read back forward to page 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I've always done it.
Kind of takes the suspense out of reading the book, doesn't it?
Well, exactly. Suspense is bad for your heart. If I try and read a book from the front to the back, I'm going to have a heart attack somewhere in the middle of it because it's going to be too stressful. So I need to know what's going to happen, and then I can work my way back and piece it all together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like jigsaw puzzle.
That's weird. Yeah, I understand that. So do you take that same mantra into your life that you need to know what happens? So let's say you start dating someone, you need to know how it's going to end before you'll start dating them?
Exactly. That's why I break up with them on the first dates, and why I only go from behind. For me.
So you break up with them on the first date and then continue to go back for maybe, what, a year, 2 years that you would have been dating them, but it's backwards.
Exactly. So we start with the breakup, and then we just have fights, and then we move into having, just nice domestic time. And then we honeymoon for a little while, and then we pretend like we never met each other.
Mm-hmm. Give me one example of something bad that happened to you when you started reading the book from not the end.
All right, so it's a great story. It's a great story. So one time I decided to open the book to the middle. Not the beginning. The beginning is scary. The middle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I was reading it, and a spider fell on my head.
Well, I mean, couldn't have that have happened anyway?
No, if I started at the back of the book, I would have known there was a spider.
Oh, I didn't think the spider and the book were related, but okay. Well, thanks, Nick. I'm going to move on. I think Kaylee's next up. Kaylee. So let's see what yours is, Kaylee. This is kind of weird. Every time you get nervous, you suck your thumb?
I mean, it was fine when I was a child. Nobody really had anything to say about it. But now that I'm an adult, it seems to be a problem. Explain that one to me, Like, why is it only a problem when you're an adult? It shouldn't be. Right?
Well,
normal.
It's kind of weird. I don't think it's normal. So what happens when you don't suck your thumb? Let's say if I start to make you, maybe I'm making you nervous, obviously, right now. Okay.
No,
suck your thumb.
No, I just thinking about what you just said. How you don't know if it's normal or not, and I just thought it was. So I'm not nervous. I tried some jam. I just love the jam I have over here.
So now, in your profile, it says a guy tried to kiss you and you stuck your thumb in your mouth because you were very nervous about the kiss.
Well, my theory, tested, tried, and true, is if there's something in the way of a kiss, usually it won't happen. And that way, you don't have to be nervous because no kiss is happening. So it's foolproof. Worked when I was a kid, works now. Why is it a problem now?
Okay, so what happens, let's say you get nervous and you want to suck your thumb, but maybe you're holding someone else's hand. What do you do?
Well, you just say to the person, hey, hand holding is a little bit extreme. Maybe we should cool it, and I'll go back to my house and you go to yours, and then I go to my house and I do it there. Maybe it's a shameful thing then if I'm leaving hand holding to go suck my thumb.
It's a little weird. Have you ever does the same effect happen if you put someone else's thumb in your mouth?
Someone else's thumb?
Yeah. Like maybe the guy you're holding his hand, instead of you putting your own thumb in your mouth, what if you just grabbed his thumb and put it in your mouth? Would that still work?
Kent, I hadn't thought of that. Oh my God. And that's like something that older people do. Let's put each other's.
Good. Okay, well, maybe that's going to help you out. Maybe I'll help your dating life out. Maybe you can get into some mutual thumb sucking with somebody else. Okay, well, thank you. Can you just stick your thumb in your mouth just before we leave, just to give us one little quick one?
Thank you. I stick your thumb in my mouth. Come get over here as soon as you can.
No. I don't think that's going to be happening. No. Okay, can we just see you put your thumb in your mouth before I go to the next person?
Okay, just quick. Okay, ready?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I like to tease a little.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that was disgusting. All right, let's move on to Robert. So Robert, Let's see something for you. Wow. You have to eat your dessert before your dinner.
First of all, you're all a bunch of weirdos. I have to say it. I have to say it. Nobody else wants to say it, okay? What I do is perfectly normal. Who doesn't want to eat the chocolate cake before the steak? Come on, Kent. On. You got grandmama cooking you that nice apple pie? You would eat it too. Forget about the corn, the string beans. I'm talking about the peach cobbler, baby.
Okay.
That's the only way to do it.
Now, what? Give me some example of something bad that happened to you when you ate your dinner before your dessert.
Like I said, it's not a superstitious. I don't consider it to be a superstitious thing. I just think it's normal, you know. But there was this one time that I didn't eat the dessert first, and it was mashed potatoes I was eating, and it wasn't so mashed. It was still like a full potato. And when I got it in there, I started choking. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I thought I'd never get to play Call of Duty again. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
And from that point on, forget it. Forget it. The dessert goes first, lubricates the throat, especially the Jell-O. Everything goes down smooth.
Okay, so your life's a lot better if you have the dessert first.
100% better. I mean, who doesn't feel happy after they eat a Hershey's pie from Burger King? I do. I know she does. The guy who poops at 3 o'clock, he does. Runs right through him. But he's happy.
Okay, well, thank you, Robert. I'm going to move on now to Caitlin. Caitlin, so you collect all your dryer lint and you won't throw it out?
Well, I do, yeah. Doesn't everybody?
No, most people throw out the dryer lint. What's the point of keeping dryer lint?
Well, what if you ran out of dryer sheets? Then, well, I don't. It's good to have. It's good. It's safe. You need it on top of your dryer because then you know that your dryer is working really well. And if you throw it out, your dryer just might break.
Okay. Well, I don't know if the two are related, but apparently someone told me that you've taken and rented out an entire, like a storage unit to put all your lint in?
Yes, because now I have this really cool business where when people's dryers break down, I just bring a bowl of lint over and I fix their dryers just like that. Your dryer needs to know it's doing a good job, and that is its like trophy. It sees it. It's physical. It sees what it's doing, its contribution to your life.
And what happens when you don't get your dryer lint out of a load of laundry?
What do you mean, out of the little thing?
Yeah, the lint trap. Let's say that you don't get it out. Tell me something bad that's happened to you when you didn't get your dryer lint.
Well, one time there was that fire, but I don't think that was because of the lint that was stuck in there. I think there was a bad spark plug or something. You have to take it out and put on the top of the dryer so it sees that it's doing a good job. You have to like tell your dryer it's doing a good job.
Yeah, the dryer doesn't really have a brain, so all you're doing is putting messy stuff on top of the dryer. You think the dryer sees it's got lint on it, so therefore it sees it's working?
That is intelligence. It's a machine. It has a brain. Of course, it thinks for us. It tries for us.
So it's a smart dryer. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Caitlin. We're going to go to our last gentleman, Alex, who's got a superstition. Alex, so you have to have one leg up every time you go to the bathroom, like a dog?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's the only question. Why would you have to have one leg up when you go to the bathroom? What superstition is this?
Okay, well, obviously dogs do it, right? And they must be doing something right because they can just, pee wherever. So when I go into the bathroom, I lift one leg up and it's way more accurate.
What about when you're sitting down going number 2? It says that you still keep a leg up.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you always have to have a leg up, Kent. I mean, you can't not have a leg up. You imagine putting both feet down. You know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Your profile says when you went to Dodger Stadium, and a lot of times in Dodger Stadium they have kind of a trough where all the guys have to go at the same time to go number 1. And apparently you got kicked out of the stadium because you lifted your leg up and tried to get it into the trough.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you heard that story, but you know, when you're at the trough, it's really hard because you don't have like walls around or whatever. So I just decided to put one leg up on the trough, and then the trough was comfy enough to get a little deeper in. And, you know, I guess I was freaking some people out, you know, but then I tried to get them to go in with me, and I tried to lift other people's legs up because they were doing it wrong. And, you know, it just, I don't know. I got kicked out.
So there's an example of superstition that something bad happened to you because you lifted your leg up. When you don't lift your leg up, give me something bad that's happened to you.
If I don't lift my leg up, Kent, when I pee, I fall over.
You fall over. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, you think you'd fall over if you
I don't have the
lift your leg up. I see. So you're like a
flamingo. Okay, I'm a flamingo, Kent. I have more balance. Whenever I'm on my own 2 feet, I have smashed through the shower. I have fallen into the sink. I can't stand on my own 2 feet, but on one leg, I am a gazelle. I'm majestic.
Okay. Well, at least you can go to the bathroom anytime you'd like and not go at 3 o'clock like Armin. I see we've made a breakthrough with Allie. She's actually now licking her pictures. So that means we've made a breakthrough, or she's making out with the pic. I don't know what she's doing. But I think we made a breakthrough. She turned her picture around. I hope that all of you can make a breakthrough, and I appreciate you coming in. We'll check back with you in 30 days and see if the superstitions are still there. And this is called Superstition. All right, we're moving on. The next game's called Bad Auditions. So, you know, because of Zoom, casting directors now can audition people from all over the world for their parts. So that's what we're doing. We're going on a worldwide audition. Now, I don't know any of these people who are in my Zoom audition here today. We're casting a new product that's called the Pills as Food. So it's a whole pill set. Each pill is different. You want a filet mignon, there's a pill for that. You want lamb chops pill. If you're a vegan, we can get you all sorts of funny vegetables and good stuff cooked any way you'd like with no butter or no dairy products. If you want a dessert, we talked about one of the guys who ate dessert before he had his dinner. There's a pill for dessert. There's a pill for everything. And the more you want to buy a larger supply of pills, you'll have more options for your dinners, lunches, snacks, appetizers, morning breakfast, whatever you want. You want coffee? Take a pill. You don't have to ever drink or eat anything again. All right, let's bring up there's all our people who are auditioning for me today. Okay. I'm going to just start. If anybody wants to raise their hand, I can call on you. Otherwise, I can call on you myself. I'm very excited to have you all here. You just have to state your name and where you're from. Again, you heard it. It's called Pills. And you're going to be selling a pill that will have any kind of food in it. So, Alex, it looks like you would like to go first. Alex, can you state your name for the camera, looking directly at it with where you're from?
Yeah, sure. My name is Marco. I'm from Canada. And, I'm here to talk about pills.
Okay, Marco, you ready? Look directly in the camera and action.
Are you hungry? Are you? Huh? You don't have the stomach to eat real food? You gotta eat. Well, I got something for you. It's mini food that you swallow, okay? And with my promo code, there might be a drug or two in one of these pills that you buy. I'm like Willy Wonka, you know, little drugs, and there's a pill out there that has drugs in it.
Alex, we're going to stop you right there. We're not selling drugs or narcotics, and there's no promo code. Okay, there's no promo code. I don't know where you made that up.
How are you making money then?
Well, there's no promo
How do
code.
I make money?
You even kind of like hesitated when I asked you where you're from. So I'm beginning to think you're a drug dealer. Okay, you can stay in the meeting, but to just go ahead and mute yourself. And yeah, we don't want to hear from you right now. I can't be selling drugs over the air. Let's go with Caitlin. Are you ready? Yeah, it's okay, Alex. Caitlin, are you ready? You ready to read?
I am. Are you ready for me? My agent got me this.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Okay, great.
You know who I am,
yeah,
right? Yes.
No, I don't. I don't know who you are.
For this audition.
Oh,
I'm here
you moved
for
to
you.
Hollywood for the audition. You didn't need to move here. This is on. You could have just stayed on Zoom. You didn't need to spend the money to come all the way out here. But state your name and where you're from.
My name is Caitlin, and I am from Hollywood, California. I can say that now. Anyways.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Read?
Yeah,
Do you want to be slim, but don't want those diet pills? Well, now I have something that can fit in your purse, and it's a full meal in the size of a pill. You can go anywhere you want. Now, less carbs and more margs. Thank you. Do you want me to do it in another accent?
No, that was fine. That's really big copy you've got in your hand there. I don't think we want to start saying if you take these pills, you become an alcoholic, okay? That's really not the message we want to send out. But thank you, Caitlin. I'm glad you moved to, you said you get margs. I heard you say margs, margaritas,
now
okay? All right.
Drink more margs.
Okay, all right. Okay, that was fantastic reading. I'm glad you moved to Hollywood. Go ahead and mute yourself, and you can stay in the meeting and watch, okay? All right, let's see who's next. Anybody, was it Ashley was trying to raise her hand? Are you ready, Ashley? Go ahead. State your name and where you're from.
Oh, hi. My name's Tennessee because I'm from Tennessee, and that way I won't ever get lost. And I took an acting class. They told me to slate my name and go side profile 2 in front, and I'm 4 feet and 11 inches and a quarter. And my specialty is animal sounds.
Okay, well, we're not doing animal sounds here today. We're reading for the pill. Can you move down so we can actually see? I don't need to see your neck, okay? No, I want to see your no, I don't want to see the top of your hat.
Okay, I'm here.
I don't know who taught you acting classes, but okay. Are you ready?
Half feet down the road.
Action.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm a horse, and I'm going to eat this pill, and it's going to taste like an apple. Nay. I'm a pig, and I'm going to take this pill, and it's going to taste like food. Oink, oink, oink. So, now I'm an alligator. I'm going to take this pill, and it's going to taste like a human.
Okay, all right.
I can do more.
Okay, listen, we can't advocating tasting humans, okay? We're not cannibalism, and I don't even know what you're doing, okay? You worked in your animal sounds just to do your animal thing, and it's not going to work for this commercial. So you got really pretty teeth, but, we're not going to hire you. Go ahead, you can stay in the room. All right, let's see who's next. Raise your hand if it's ever up. Nick, go ahead.
Yo, what's up? Hey, my name's Nick. I'm from Santa Cruz, California. So, you got hungry sometimes, I do. I get hungry a lot, and I really, really, really like eating, especially sometimes, and instead of like eating, if you're out, like, doing things like biking and hiking, right? Hiking, and you can just like take a couple pills with you and eat them. It's not quite as satisfying. It's not the flavors.
Look, you're kind of slow. Maybe if we want to do like an infomercial or documentary about the pills, we'll hire you, but you're just talking way too slow. And it looked like you were putting a reefer to your mouth. It looked like you were advocating smoking weed by doing that move like that. And I don't even know if you're on weed now, but we don't have a weed pill, okay? These are just food pills. So
Could we?
go ahead and stay within your own mind and your own consciousness. Stay awake.
Sure.
You can stay with us. All right, who's next? If anybody can do a good reading? Armin. Okay, Armin, go ahead. It's your turn.
Hi, my name is Armin, and I am from Orange County, New York. How you guys doing today? So, let me introduce to you InstaPill. It dices, it slices, it takes care of any meal you want, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, everything. You just take a little huff like this. It takes care.
Okay, Armin. Okay. Oh.
Did I get the audition?
Okay, Armin, that's good. No, that was terrible. Okay, you don't really need to take the pills, and the pills don't slice and dice. Okay, it's not like a knife. Yeah, why don't you get a glass of water? And I'm glad you're from Orange County, New York. I've never heard of the place. Okay, who's next? Blue? That's how you spell your name? Okay, Blue Marmalade. That's very strange. Okay. All right, Blue, where are you from?
I'm from. Where do you want me to be from? Who's the character?
Okay, listen, do you want to like maybe take the food out of your mouth? Because we don't eat food. This is a pill. You wouldn't be chewing a pill like that. Yeah. Oh, God, that was gross. Okay, whenever you're ready.
How did the pill feel in the scene before? I really need to get in the character. Am I a blue pill or am I a white pill?
Well, since your name's Blue, why don't you be a blue pill? And people, the men will think it's Viagra, so maybe they'll buy it. Go ahead.
I'm being born, okay?
Okay.
I'm just a little pill, all lost in the pill world. Somebody take me. I just want to be loved. Mama. Mama.
Okay. Listen, if you want to do like no, you're done. No, you're done. We need a pill for your anger. We need a pill for your anger. Okay. God. Do you have a mind of like a 3-year-old?
I was in the character.
Okay. Well, listen, that's a little intimidating. If we want to do like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, we might hire you. All right. Who's next? Is anybody left? Robert. Okay. You didn't seem to be very enthusiastic about being here. Go ahead, Robert. State your name and where you're from.
The name is Little R Money from the streets. And we about to do this in one take. Hit the beat.
Okay.
Yo, 2012. Yeah, we up in here right now. What's up, Josh? Yeah. What's up, Cindy? That's right. Yeah. New York, New York. New York, New York. Yeah. What is this for again?
Okay, forget it. Look, the people on the street, they don't have the money to buy these pills. So that's not our market, okay? We're not looking for street people. We're looking for people who actually have money, who want to spend it and save money on big meals because they can get a filet mignon for $20 as a pill instead of $40 in a restaurant. All right, well, listen, did everybody read? Oh, no, Kaylee, did she read? Did you fall asleep? I mean, you still here? Yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry. I had a long night. Kaylee, that's me. I'm here. It's bright.
Whenever you're ready.
This is my house. Oh my God. Do you ever just feel like you need hydration so bad that you're like going to jump in a pool of water? A pool of water? Sorry, guys.
That's what I think about all the time. Okay, we can't have drinking on the air. What are you doing? And we're selling pills that are drinks, so I can't have you be drinking.
Oh, I just needed that. I'm sorry. Okay, you're selling pills? What? Okay.
Did you listen or were you sleeping through this whole thing?
You're selling pills. It's okay. I totally get it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Do you need pills? Any kind of pills? We're selling those pills. Hit up this phone number that you see below and we'll bring you the pills that you need. We get it?
Well, no, we don't deliver the pills. We're not like an Uber or a delivering service. We just want people to buy the pills and then we mail them to them. Okay, well, listen, I don't think any of you guys are going to get the part. I suggest you all keep your day jobs. That guy who was here who was smoking pot, obviously, he's there. He came back. Okay, I thought he left to smoke pot. He's still here. Okay, good. Listen, if we have a commercial that doesn't involve humans, we can animate your voices, okay? Hey, listen, take care. Sorry we couldn't hire anybody. Okay, Blue, that's weird. All right, bye-bye, guys. And that was Bad Auditions. And now we're moving on to My Movie. So you get to see 4 different new movies. The cast for this is going to be Alex, Kaylee, Armin, and Nick. So let's bring them out. Everybody else can minimize themselves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a letter, 2 letters. Okay, so for example, CD, for example. So they have to say what CD, the title of the movie is, using the word CD. And then the next person, so that would be Armin, for example. Then Nick will give a description setting up both Alex and Kaylee to do a short scene. Scenes are, a minute or less. And now we're going to start with Armin. So the letters AC. So Armin, I'd like to hear the title of the movie. AC.
AC is Acrobatic Corridors.
Acrobatic Corridors. Nick, what's a description of Acrobatic Corridors?
All right. You're going to love Acrobatic Corridors. Are you ready? So, get this. You got one person, you think they're normal, right? But no, they just moved into this apartment with these long hallways. They're not normal. They're an acrobat and a thief. They're going to crawl through the corridors and slide through the holes in the doors to steal all the things. But there's somebody else who's also an acrobat in that building.
Okay, well now we're going to see a scene from Acrobatic Corridors. Armin, Nick, and myself will all minimize ourselves for just a second. We'll come back after the scene. And here's a scene from Acrobatic Corridors.
Ah, yeah, acrobat. Oh, I pulled my string. Did you steal my string?
Are you new to this building?
How could you tell?
You just don't seem to know, how long the hallway is when you're doing your routines.
They're
It's
so
almost
long.
like-
I do 6 back handsprings.
Okay. Well, why are you going around to different rooms?
Because they give me different vibes for different acrobat shifts.
Well, you don't belong
Well,
in that
that
room.
movie didn't do very well. It's playing in gymnasiums where they're doing acrobats. It's not really doing too well. Let's bring back the other 2 again. Nick will be doing the title this time. Alex will be doing the description, setting up both Kaylee and Armin. Okay, BD. BD, Nick.
All right. BD. Beautiful dinosaurs.
Beautiful dinosaurs. Alex, give us a description.
Beautiful Dinosaurs is a movie about how beautiful the dinosaurs were right up until the asteroid came and wiped them all out.
We're going to see a scene from that. Again, Alex, Nick, and myself will all minimize, and now we'll see a scene from the dinosaurs.
So, Tommy, what you don't understand is that dinosaurs were very beautiful up until they died.
Yes, I understand it very well. We're looking at these beautiful photos. See, oh, look at that one. How pretty.
Yes, I'm very glad you come to my museum and I explain to you about all of the dinosaurs.
But why were they no longer pretty after the asteroid hit?
Oh, they were all barbecue grilled, burnt, turned, and just destroyed.
Were they,
Yes.
Were they still pretty delicious after that?
Oh, very crispy.
Or,
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, look at this one over here. It's so cute. Ooh.
Yes, they have feathers.
Oh, really? They must have been a lot of fun to play around with.
And big pointy
Well, they
teeth.
weren't that much fun to play around in because this movie is playing on Animal Planet at 3 in the morning. It's never even had a rerun. It only came on once. Okay, well, this time now, let's see. Alex will be doing the title. Kaylee will be doing the description, setting up both Armin and Nick. And it's ST.
Soup tongs.
Soup tongs. Can I get a description?
Father and son work at a ramen noodle restaurant. They are falling on hard times, but somehow they keep their optimism alive.
Well, let's see a scene from that as the three of us will all minimize, Alex, Kaylee, and myself. And here it is, Soup Tongs.
Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? You put the tongs in after the water starts boiling. Come on.
Dad, I know you gotta tell me every day, but these tongs, they're gonna keep our business afloat because of our strong bond here, just like these tongs bonded at the bottom with the thing that pulls and keeps them even closer together, just like our bond in this ramen shop. We're gonna be great.
Yeah? Are you also trying to bond with some of the customers that come in?
I mean, hey, you can't blame a guy for trying to bond with some of the customers, maybe get a couple of extra tips, maybe just the tip. You never know what you're going to get, Dad.
Yeah? Well, the special tongs that we used to have are now missing. You know anything about that?
I might have given them to one of my favorite customers.
We have to find out where they are.
Oh, I'll tell you where they are. They're hidden in a lost Blockbuster store. This is the last DVD on the Blockbuster shelf. These are the only two guys who bought it. All right, so now here's the final one, and I believe, is it Armin who does the title? Who's doing the title this time? Raise your hand. Who hasn't done a title? Kaylee. Who hasn't done a description? Armin. Okay, and you're setting up the two guys here. Your last one is RM. RM, Kaylee.
Ronaldo's Mistress.
So, Ronaldo's Mistress is about a gentleman named Ronaldo. He has a girlfriend, even though he's married, okay? And then one night, the mistress's husband finds out about the secret affair, and he confronts Ronaldo. What happens next? Let's find out.
Well, let's take a look at a scene from that as Kaylee, Armin, and myself minimize.
Ronaldo, you beautiful bastard. You've been sleeping with my wife.
Excuse me, and who are you?
I'm Darla's husband.
Oh.
The woman you've been sleeping with's husband.
Oh, she did not mention that she had a husband. Oh. Well, she's been a great mistress, and thank you for letting her be my mistress. Now, you may leave the chambers.
You're a very powerful speaker, Ronaldo.
Would you like a mistress? I have other mistresses for you.
Are they married as well? Can I?
Yes. One of them is your sister.
Ronaldo.
And this is playing on the Lifetime channel now, but they turned it into a murder. Ronaldo ended up killing everyone, and it worked perfect for the Lifetime channel. Thank all four of you. That was my movie, and now we're going to bring out scenes based on an object with Robert and Ashley. So I'm going to give them an object, and they have to make that a focal point of their scene. So can we get Robert and Ashley? There they are. Okay. So it is a bloody candlestick. A bloody candlestick. I'm going to minimize myself, and I can't wait to see the magic you guys are going to put together with a scene based on a bloody candlestick.
Sweetheart, I'm home early.
Don't you sweetheart me.
Come on, babe. I got off of work early. I thought we can kind of mix it up before the kids get home from school.
You are a kid yourself. You have those game nights, and they're getting out of hand. They're getting too real, Robert.
What do you mean they're getting too real? They're not getting out of hand. Me and Buds play games.
You can't recreate every freaking board game in the world. It's a stupid obsession. You need to get over yourself. You need to grow up. Stop. You're still wearing that stupid tracksuit from high school. You have a mullet. It's weird. Last night you recreated Clue, and I wake up to a candlestick with blood? Like, what did you do?
Well, sorry. Title of my favorite board game. Come on, babe.
I got your pun, and it was not punny, Robert.
What's really going on here? Is it because you wanted to play with us too? I mean, I know that you're not into the whole cosplay thing, but the bloody candlestick was the highlight of the party, babe. I mean, come on.
What's wrong with me is you're a man-child.
I'm not a man-child. I'm a man.
If somebody got hurt here, I don't know where the blood came from. I don't want to know where the blood came from. Just make sure. I don't want to see the cops again, because the last time that was really hard to bail you out. I don't want to know. Just stop it. Stop it, Robert.
Okay. So we were playing Trouble, and I popped the thing too hard. The dice shot out and hit Anthony in the eye. It's a freak accident. These things don't happen all the time. Come on, babe. I thought we were going to have some me time. Why is it every time that I try to, just me and you got to throw some nonsense on me?
Nonsense? It was
I know what this is about.
Anniversary last night, our anniversary, and you
Nope.
chose game night.
Nope. This is not about our anniversary. This is because I hit you with a draw 2 in Uno. That's what this is about. And I wouldn't let you stack the draw 4. Ever since that day, sweetheart, you've been looking at me funny. I know it.
Robert, I know you cheated that day in Uno. I know you did it. And then I swore off games because you couldn't take it anymore. You're a cheater. You were a cheater, and that's probably where the blood came from, because you cheated with your friends and you did something.
Look, okay, the blood.
And that's your scene. I got to tell you, Robert, I think that you're going to be hit with that bloody candlestick before the night's over. So watch out for yourself, okay? Thank you, too. I hope you work out your problems. And now we're moving on to a new scene called Closing Line, and I'm going to bring out Caitlin and Allie. What I'm going to do is give them the last line, and they have to work to that last line in about 3 minutes. If they want to get there earlier, they can, but they have to get there within about 3 minutes. Your closing line is, "I'm sleeping with your dad." Good luck, ladies. I'm going to watch this from the side. "I'm sleeping with your dad."
What up, sister? Long time no see, Isabel.
I know it's been a while since we've graduated. What are you up to these days?
I don't know.
You're looking interesting.
Everything I learned from the convent. How many years was it that we were in there together?
About 10. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you talked me into escaping, though. Like, my life is very, very great now.
Yeah, good. You looking good too. I see your hunchback is gone, girl. I'm telling you got that spinal surgery.
Yes, I got it fixed. So why haven't you let your hair down yet?
Well, it's my new image. I'm becoming a super pop star now. They call me the nun and nun. Nobody messes with me, even in the real world. What about you? People still spitting on you and stuff?
No, I show them my cleavage, so now I'm just like being stared at and catcalled, and it's really great.
I'm so happy for you. I saw your OnlyFans. You're doing really well. You're doing really well for yourself.
You can make so much money on that, and all you have to do really is just post a picture of your feet.
A feet?
That goes for a good $1,000.
Your hobbit feet always made me laugh, and I'm really happy they're making other people laugh.
I mean, God is good, right? God is good, huh?
Speaking of God,
yeah,
that's why I wanted to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running for governor. Of the state of DC. It's going to be a new state. And there's a story. That's gonna be leaking. I just want to, clear the air. I know you have real bad asthma, and I don't want you choking when you hear it.
Okay, all right. I'm prepared.
So, I know you're adopted and whatnot, and I want to do you a favor. I love you.
Yes, you love me. We've been through thick and thin together. What?
Yeah, since we killed that girl. Anyway,
but it's funny because now I feel like.
All right,
girl.
Here it is. Here it is. I found your real family.
Wait, what?
I found your family. I know you've been looking.
Wait, when I was put in the convent at such a young age, they told me my parents were dead.
I told you were. Well, one of them is, but I found your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't have my inhaler. Oh my God. What do you mean you found my family?
Yeah, I found your family. You half black, which is great. Great. I have a black friend, so publicity. But here's the thing. Okay, you ready for this one? I slept with your dad. Oh, that feels so good to get off my chest. Okay, girl, I'll see you later.
And there's your scene. I'm sleeping with your dad. I don't think Caitlin saw that coming. Now, Caitlin, you can stay out here, and Nick can join you because I need some advice. And now these guys can give me advice, but only at one word at a time. One word at a time. So here's the first question for you guys. How can I find true love? Nick?
You
need
to
go
to
the
mall.
Where
You
go
after
looking
for
thongs.
Okay, so if I'm in the thong section, I might meet true love because obviously there'll be women in the thong section. So that's very good. Thank you very much. I go to the mall to the thong section. Okay, I have a bad teenager. He's kind of getting into some bad habits, maybe drugs or drinking or just not doing good in school. What advice can you give me to try and get him to go the right way? Caitlin?
Smoke
with
his
friends.
So you're saying I should just smoke with his friends. Okay, so that's the way to get, is just actually join them in that bad behavior, and that might freak my kid out so that he won't want his dad to be like that. Okay, so I can show him through me being bad what he looks like. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, so what's a good way to meet new friends, Nick?
Tinder.
Okay, thank you, Tinder. Sometimes you don't need more than just one answer, Tinder. It's a certain quality of friend I might be meeting, but hey, maybe I'll swipe left or right. All right, so how about this one? I'm pulled over by a policeman, and I was speeding, and the policeman comes up to the car. I roll down the window. What should I say to the policeman, Caitlin?
Sorry.
Officer.
I
Was
not
speeding.
Because
That's
not.
legal.
But
Hypothetically,
it
could
have
happened.
Because
You
were
speeding. Okay, so just double talk is what you're saying. I tell him I wasn't speeding, but I could have been speeding. I don't think that's going to get me out of the ticket. I'm not sure that advice is going to help me at all. But now, listen, I found my true love at the thong area of the store. But let's say now I have to break up. I have to break up with someone. What's the best way to break up with someone, Nick?
Text.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. I should just text them. Okay, listen, you guys have been really good with the advice. Thank you so much. I think some of you guys, we're going to get the Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine cast out here, which is the other 6 of you. So let's bring all 6 of you out, and then I'm going to give you what it is. So now what will happen is we'll start off with Allie will be number 1. Okay, and you can put up the number next to you, too, so kind of remember the order in which they come in. And you're going to be an influencer, Allie. Okay, so this is called Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine because now we're going to grow, and then I'll tell you how we shrink. So second in is going to be Robert. And Robert, you're going to be on your honeymoon. Okay, your honeymoon together. Okay, so that scene from the influencer will now immediately turn into a honeymoon scene, and Allie will be playing a different character. Then when Ashley comes in and turns it into a therapy session of Robert and Allie, there'll be a different couple, not the one on the honeymoon, and Ashley will be their therapist. And then the lovely Kaylee's going to come in, and she's going to play the game Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare with these guys. So the 4 of them will now be playing Truth or Dare. And then Armin's going to come in, and Armin's going to come in, and it's going to be, he'll be a judge in a courtroom. So Armin, you're the judge in the courtroom overseeing the case of whatever you want to make it. So you obviously can make one the defendant, one the plaintiff, and the other 2 the lawyers of that prospective person. Okay? And then finally, Alex is going to come in and he's going to run an intervention. So you're going to have an intervention on one of the players, Alex. So you decide who you want to have an intervention on and what the intervention's about. Then after about a minute to a minute and a half, Alex will leave. And then we'll go back to the courtroom with Armin, and it'll be later in the court. And then we'll go back to Truth or Dare, and it'll be later when they're playing Truth or Dare. And then we're going to go back to therapy, and then the honeymoon, and then back to the influencer. Sounds amazing. That's why it's called Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine. We should all minimize ourselves, except for Allie, who will start the scene with the influencer.
Hey, y'all, my friends. I am so happy you are here. This is Q with your Q tips. Now, you've been looking at the news lately. I bet you have, huh? What are you watching? What kind of news? Are they telling you to get vaccinated out there? Yeah? You want to know why? They're following you. They want every move. They want your blood type, okay? They want your sex, okay? They want your locations. They want to know what restaurants you're eating, and they can find out all of that with that vaccine, okay? We all know COVID's fake. Have you seen COVID? I've been waiting all day. COVID has not knocked at my door, okay? I don't know what all these people think out there. They're not very smart. You know they're not smart because they believe everything they're told. They're like little pandas, just like, oh, tell me, feed me this stupid bull. Blah, blah. No! You need to be smart. You need to learn.
Sweetheart, I told you this was the place to go. Because look, they got water bottles in the mini fridge. Motel down the block. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best honeymoon ever. Better than my other 3.
My mom was wrong about you. You were the sexiest man, and I didn't know until now. Take me. Oh, wait. Is breakfast included?
Oh, let me check.
Okay.
Goodness, I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Okay, check. Is breakfast included? I want eggs. I want cinnamon rolls. Maybe they got those little scones. I don't know. We got to wake up at 10 a.m.
The news channels, checkout time. I don't know. I don't know. How can you not think of this?
I mean, I am the woman. I'm already pregnant and we haven't even slept together, okay? I'm doing my job.
I don't know if this marriage is going to work out. I needed you to check that beforehand.
So I see you were referred to couples counseling because your doctor says you're having sex every day and sometimes multiple times a day.
Yeah.
She's too much for me, Doc. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to just come out and say it.
I should think so. Your doctor says your little is a little inflamed.
It's not little, but...
Well, not according to your doctor, but that's not my business.
Cheetah, she can climb you like a tree.
Look at her. Look.
Okay.
Come on, babe.
We might need to do some personality tests. I do not know if you two are the best match.
I haven't been to work in a week.
Oh,
I could barely lift my arms.
Oh, it's affecting your quality of life. This is not
Absolutely.
good.
I feel like Al Bundy right now.
Mm.
Unmute.
All right, guys. I think we should all get together, and I think we should play my favorite game because it's my birthday week, and my favorite game is Truth or Dare.
I'm not allowed. My mom said no.
Well, too bad, Ashley. You have to be cool, or you can't hang out with us, okay? That means you have to go first. No, I want to go first. It's my birthday. No.
Ashley should go
you have to
first.
Ashley should go first.
Ashley, go first. Okay, Ashley, ready?
Ready?
Ask her if she has a boyfriend.
Wait, she has to pick first.
Robert.
Okay. Truth or dare?
I'm gonna pick a dare.
Dare her to make Rob her boyfriend.
I don't like you. No.
Yeah, that's good. I dare you to make Rob your boyfriend.
Robert.
Just don't tell my mom.
I love you, Robert.
Order in the court, everybody. Order. There will be silence. Now, Allie, does the prostitution rest?
The prostitution was resting on the street, resting on the corner, and if anything, Rob should go to jail, because he gave the prostitute a bag of crackers, and I know that we're deciding if that's payment or not, but a bag of crackers.
Ashley. Your Honor, it was Ritz crackers. I mean, it's the best one on the show.
I hold you in contempt of court. Order. You're in contempt. Miss Ashley, as your defense witness, what is your closing statement? Okay, thank you. Miss Kelly.
We are here today to talk about Armin and his addiction to eating stuffed animals. In the last couple of months, Armin has eaten over 300 stuffed animals. Armin, this is a safe space. We just want to tell you.
I don't have a problem with stuffed animals.
We're just going to go around the circle. This is your friends and family, and everyone's going to say a quick word as to how this has affected them. And
you guys are all crazy. You know that?
Armin, as your mother, I am tired of coming home and just pulling stuffed animal parts out of your pants. It's upsetting, and my friends don't like it either when I talk about you at tea.
No, that's not true.
Armin, listen, just listen, Armin.
That was your.
I have to admit, I enabled him. I cooked his favorite teddy bears for dinner, and I marinated
Thank you.
them. I just wanted to make him happy.
Okay, so
Armin, as your best friend, it's just weird, dude. It's just weird.
You're the one who told me to do it. It was cool.
Armin, relax. This is a safe space, Armin.
Yeah, well, as your daughter asked me how upset I was when I had a stuffed animal and you ate it.
Oh,
whose freaking dad eats their stuffed animal at a slumber party?
You told me it was bison.
It's not your fault.
Okay, well, you guys keep talking. I do have to leave. I have a different intervention with someone who's having sex with stuffed animals. Okay, goodbye.
All right, Miss Kaylee, as the bailiff, all right, I want you to take note of everything. Robert's in contempt. The defense has no statement. And the prostitution, well, she's talking about something out of the street.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
That's two counts.
I said it.
Okay, I declare mistrial. Case closed. I want to see everyone in my chambers. Thank you.
Shirt or no shirt?
I want
Kiss him.
to ask me now. Okay? So far, no one's even been doing anything. Ashley has a freaking boyfriend now. Freaking Allie told us her crush, and Robert didn't even ask me who I like. So you guys aren't even asking me truth or dare. Ask me.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Dare you to tell your mom you're playing truth or dare when she knows you're not supposed to.
Go do it now, right now.
Good one.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so back to the small thing. It doesn't seem to be hindering your relationship at all. But could I recommend maybe bringing in another gentleman to satisfy your wife, because she seems to have a very voracious sex drive?
You know what? I was thinking of becoming a nun, or clergy. Yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, okay.
You can send him in.
Okay, we have a priest on the premises. I'll send him in. It looks like you need divine intervention.
Oh, yeah. There's no breakfast.
Oh, my goodness. What are we going to eat in the morning? We're going to starve. We're going to starve. It's our first day married, and we're going to starve.
Hawaii?
Some home wife you turned out to be.
This is Hawaii? Everyone says Hawaii's great, but there's no breakfast anywhere. There's just... What's that? Is that a gorilla?
No, it's a motel on Hawaii Lane. I know I blindfolded you early. They took my credit card. I got bad credit. What do you want? I'm gonna go to the vending machine.
I'm telling you, they're gonna come after us. First, they take our guns. Then they take our babies, and then who knows? Soon we can't shoot up schools anymore. I mean, where does it end? So that's my spiel on my Q-tips. Tune in next week, and we're gonna talk about how Trump is gonna be reelected to president in just 2 months. I promise, we're doing our recount. Okay, love you guys. Stay cool.
That was Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine, and that is our show. So let's bring out the cast due to time, where we went about an hour and 10 minutes. Beautiful show today, guys. Let's introduce our cast, starting with Allie.
Thank you.
Robert. Ashley. Kaylee. Armin. Nick. Caitlin. And Alex. Again, I'm Ken Scove. You've been watching the LA Connection Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Cash, you can follow them by going to LAC Comedy on YouTube and watch all their shows. They'll be back in 4 weeks with a whole new show. We don't know what it's going to look like, but come back in 4 weeks and you can see it.